We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. D. Gordon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. From the belt, the pitch. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He can't get there as it falls in. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. The pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Betts on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 4th,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. So coming to the plate, Justin Bour, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Here it comes. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Number 11 is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Eduardo.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Batting second,
stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust it back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Batting third.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Misses, ball 2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Batting fourth.
Here's Mickey Betts. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. In the air out toward right field. Runner waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman.
Digging in, Kyle Seager, right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one.
Ian Kinsler.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. In there, a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate, Derek Dietrich. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. To short. Nunez fields it cleanly. Throw goes to third. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Dietrich is on his way home. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Barry Brunner. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Nunez is going to get there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's D. Gordon now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Starling Marte. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts coming on. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter, Hanley.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Third baseman, number 11.
Number 11 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Kinsler for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. There's 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Blake Swihart. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A runner on first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses inside 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bradley going back, and it bangs off the monster. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead. Digging in now, Ian Kinsler. This is grounded foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. In the dirt here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Ready for another chance. Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the air now, out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here comes the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Realmuto has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marte on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Right fielder, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Barry Brunner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Here's D. Gordon now.
Shortstop, D. Gordon.
This is on the ground over to first. Seager fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Brunner waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Seager.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will. Here's Starling Marte. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Center fielder number 10.
First pitch on its way.
Marte.
Hit in the air to right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Now he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come?
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Coming to the plate now, number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pedroia.
First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. For Pedroia, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. Eduardo Nunez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Another 0-2 home. On the ground up the middle. Kinsler's there for it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Justin Bohr. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready for another shot now.
Dietrich.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nunez into shallow left, and that's the 3rd out. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch could be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Mookie Betts is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Benintendi rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that will plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Now pitching for Miami.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tozawa. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 11. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 4-4 game. Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game. Into the box, Blake Swihart. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Pedroia rounds the corner and is headed home. And they will not get Pedroia at the plate as he's in there to score. Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Brian Ellington, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And this is fouled back and out of play. Working to keep them in the game here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able. Digging in, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Barry Runner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Here's D. Gordon now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Nunez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
It's time for the.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Gets a small piece near the plate. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that's in there for strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mookie Betts hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And that will conclude matters here in. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Tyler Thornburg. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a throw over. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Nobody out, runner on first. In there, and it's even at 1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they all.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through. A base hit. The runner scores from second. Throw won't get him. Digging in now, Justin Bourne. He was retired.
Justin Bourne.
He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke.
1-0.
Too low. Carson Smith gets the call as he'll pitch with.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
He waits. Now the pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down. So a runner at third. 2 men are out, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he is in there. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman.
Wei-Yin Chen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 54, Wei-Yin Chen.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Brunner is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in,
number
11. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Just got a piece to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is digging in. Derek Dietrich. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Now to the plate, Jake. Realmuto. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And a ball, 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And a changeup right down the middle. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Barry Brunner is on deck. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Barry Brunner. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. A step on the bag for 1. At the plate, D. Gordon. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. He'll come home with it. So striding forward now. Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now an 8-6 game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. Now in the box, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Barack McRae is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Barack McCray.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And the changeup is way low that time. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. He's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Blake Swihart goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
On 13 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's faded.
The oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Here's a high pop-up. Holt is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on the fast. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. I'm looking at one right now.
Andrew Benintendi is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third baseman.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And he will indeed make the play. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Davis is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out.
Third baseman.
Now batting, Martin Prado. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. He brings it in right in front of the tarp. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And there's your first out of the inning. So striding in, number 11. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one. Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Striding in, Rajay Davis. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that one stayed up a little high. Fouled back.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. For Davis, his first stolen base on the year. Marte is under it. And that ends the inning. Into the box now, Barry Brunner, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now a flare out toward right center. Pedroia ranging into shallow right, makes the play, 1 away. Ready now, Rafael Abreu. Into the windup and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's D. Gordon now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
To third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a ball bounced out to the shortstop, Gordon. Scooped up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses for ball 1. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Abreu is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Starling Marte.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see.
And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1 and 2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Davis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Martin Prado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Softly hit out towards short, and 1 gone. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. Now in the box, Mookie Betts. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now at the. Ready for another chance. JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher it. JT Realmuto.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Davis over to his left. Oh, no, he missed it. Standing in, Barry Brunner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Davis is there, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Rafael Abreu comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is there. 2 gone. So striding forward now, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball that time, not even close. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on the second for the force in the. Leading off the inning, number 11, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Designated hitter. Number 11.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, right
Into the
fielder,
windup and the pitch. Rajay Davis is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Number 15.
First delivery to him on the way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Center fielder number 10.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Marte off for second. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Skied into straightaway right. Davis is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Lands down and gone. Digging in to try it again. Martin Prado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
JT Realmuto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Oh, and he misses it. Ready for another shot now. Barry Brunner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Tough throw to first. And the throw just does beat him at the... Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
First baseman.
And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
The catcher, number 3.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Hit in the air out to right. Stanton on the run, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. Ready for another chance. Rafael Abreu. He'll be tasked with start. Bruce Rondon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. In there, 0-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Justin Bour is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Justin Bour.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And there's a base hit, so a good job off the bench to get him started here in the 7th. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gordon.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him. 1 away. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
No, that's foul.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Kinsler. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Ready now, Marcell Ozuna, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. The 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Little dribbler down the line. Up with it now is Prado. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Davis on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Third baseman.
Martin Prado now. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. First offering on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Davis is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw. The tag. And they got him at third. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it gets foul. Strike 3 called as he can't get. In now, number 11. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Lifted in the air to right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stanton has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's his swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. So they do get their first hit, but their first. Striding in, Barry Brunner. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Line drive to center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Stepping into the box, Justin Bour reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and he is in there. He's safe. Now to the plate, Gordon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Joe Kelly comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Center fielder
Here's
number
Starling
10.
Marte. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Betts sprinting after it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Make it 9-0. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Into the box now. Addison Reed enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Derek Dietrich will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Fastball in there for a called strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Barry Brunner. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Softly hit out to short. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Now in the box, Justin Bour. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it bangs off the monster. The runner scores from second. And the second run will score as well. So stepping in, D. Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. And it's in time at first, and finally at more. At the plate, Sandy Leon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point.
Sandy Leon.
Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Right to Gordon. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Fouled back. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Marte calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Impressive that he did. Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
3 hours and 46
Yeah, there's
minutes.
absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned.
Tonight's
He
paid
dominated
attendance
this
at Fenway
game,
Park.
and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any
I'd like to
kind of
thank the Red
momentum.
Sox Nation
This
for
was
their
fun to
continuing
watch.
support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.